is really going to be the only option we are left with. But there are so many variables. The good thing about it is there are so many variables now that are contributing to this match happening and being a unification match. One of the biggest things is the injury to CM Punk, which caught me completely off guard. There is skepticism on whether or not this is done for the purpose of a storyline to keep CM Punk out of the ring and create some kind of excuse to have CM Punk still be the champion by the Royal Rumble. I want to say that The Rock and CM Punk's match is going to be a good match and that CM Punk will not be injured, but if he is injured, it's pretty much guaranteed that this match is going to be won by The Rock. It's pretty much guaranteed if he's injured or not, he's going to win. The next time, I'll go on a long shot and say the next time CM Punk defends the championship, he will lose. That's pretty much guaranteed, especially with this injury. We know at least one half of the equation is going to come into fruition with The Rock winning the WWE Championship. What we don't know is the results of the second half of the equation, which will come into fruition this Sunday when the briefcase is suspended 15 feet above the ring. I alluded to the fact that there was the chance that Dolph Ziggler could defend the briefcase against John Cena at TLC in the match that they would have, and that was one of the scenarios that proved that to be correct in the past video blog that I made here on this YouTube channel. I just hope that everything that I've been leading you fans on to believe over the last few weeks proves it to be legitimate, because not having this John Cena Rock match at WrestleMania would be proving WWE to be a bunch of hypocrites after teasing this match, and if The Rock leaves after WrestleMania, it will prove him up to be an absolute hypocrite. The thing is, WWE have been such a fantastic promotional form, especially for former employees of the company, which is the category The Rock falls under. I just don't see him leaving WWE because he can still continue to promote things if he remains in contact with WWE. I really don't think The Rock is going anywhere anytime soon. And you know, the thing about Dolph Ziggler's performance level over the last few months, I mean, I don't want to go all there for John Cena when Dolph Ziggler's been performing so spectacular. He's had incredible championship matches in 2012 with CM Punk and Sheamus, and his performance level in stock within the WWE has shot through the roof because of how he's been performing. So I don't want to count him out, and there is still a chance that Dolph Ziggler could win. But I go back to what I said here initially. You know, there are so many variables that it's kind of screwing you up. WWE honestly are doing everything as a way to fuck you up in what you believe, and take you in so many different directions is unbelievable. But if Dolph Ziggler wins this Sunday and John Cena doesn't come out of it, then the only other option that John Cena has is to enter the Royal Rumble, win the Royal Rumble, and choose to face The Rock the next night on Raw for the WWE title. Either way, I want to believe we'll see the WWE Championship defended, either that in a match between John Cena or The Rock, or both titles defended. I just think that having a unification match would be the perfect way of beating the original match, which oftentimes is never topped. Sequels never top original matches. But if you have a championship unification match between two of the greatest of all time, with John Cena needing something to have attention brought to him again, I think it would be great to have a championship unification match. And you know, I don't know who's going to win, because The Rock did say he's never going away again, so there's a chance that he could win at WrestleMania. And with so many things going on for him, especially projects after WrestleMania, to promote them, having him as the undisputed champion for a short time, and eventually losing it to someone other than John Cena to promote them, which is something I think The Rock should be doing instead of promoting John Cena all the time, would be great. It's just unbelievable what WWE are doing. I think the storylines are great, especially the unpredictableness of John Cena versus Dolph Ziggler. I'm looking forward to finding out what they're going to be doing, and over the next few months we're going to be covering it all for you here on our website. So definitely, honestly, my pick to win this Sunday, by the way, is John Cena, and I hope, you know, he continues to build momentum between now and WrestleMania. I just thought I would elaborate on it a little bit for you, because I know there's been so much speculation and skepticism on what was going to happen between now and WrestleMania, and now with the briefcase being the hugest thing for John Cena right now, and the chance of him making history this Sunday by holding both briefcases within the same year, being better than they ever have. I mean, it's great. I mean, just everything about it. The Dolph Ziggler John Cena program, astonishing, especially that backstage brawl, which you can see on our Twitter at twitter.com/JonathanClarke1. It was awesome seeing that, and how John Cena made Dolph Ziggler look like an absolute star. Both AJ and John Cena benefited Dolph Ziggler. If there was anyone who benefited in that backstage segment, it was Dolph Ziggler. And Dolph Ziggler has been looking great in this feud with John Cena. That's why I say you can't count out Dolph Ziggler. But from now up until at least, let's say, the Royal Rumble, I'm going to be in the corner of John Cena, because I'm going to be looking for him to build as much momentum as he can to get us to the point where we see at least the WWE title defended by The Rock against John Cena at WrestleMania. I alluded to the fact that Dolph Ziggler defending the briefcase against John Cena at Money in the Bank was a chance, or at TLC had a chance of happening, and at least we got that half of it. Now all we need now is the second half, with John Cena winning the briefcase, cashing in between now and WrestleMania, and holding on to the world title if he wins it until WrestleMania to give us this championship unification. Fact is this: we need one champion in the WWE. I know it's a long shot, but a championship unification match really is the only way you can top the first match between John Cena and The Rock, because the match was so good. It was a 5-star caliber match on all levels, and I just think wrestling fans are deserving of seeing it. If not a championship unification match, at least one more match with some special stipulation that'll go a long way in determining who is the greatest of all time. Even though The Rock solidified himself last year as the greatest of all time, I still think this match needs to happen, because we need to reach a point of finality in the Rock-John Cena rivalry, either by The Rock determining himself to be the greatest of all time, or John Cena defeating The Rock, and if not, then John Cena realizing that he could never defeat. There are so many ways this could go. It's unbelievable. But you can tell me what you think on YouTube at youtube.com/JonathanClarke22. Some of the things that I've thrown your way, of course: championship match, Rock and Cena; championship unification match with both Rock and Cena being respective champions of Raw and SmackDown; a WWE Championship for The Rock, world title for John Cena. I've also thrown your way, career match, where both wrestlers, put their careers on the line or something like that, in the way of Randy Savage and The Ultimate Warrior. There are so many ways that this could go. 3-way, CM Punk, John Cena, Rock. I'm confused as many of you are. I honestly, because there are so many ways that this could go. But WWE will continuously find ways of screwing you up. As long as they can find a way to irritate you, they're getting what they want. But tell me what you think on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, and I will be back with you next week when I talk about something else happening in the world of professional wrestling. I'm in the corner of John Cena up until at least WrestleMania. Let's hope that he continues to build momentum and gets us to the point where we see The Rock versus John Cena for either the WWE Championship or in a championship unification match. I know it's a long way away from happening, but I still hold the belief, like many of you, that one day we will see John Cena versus The Rock. I'm your host, Jonathan Clarke. You can join me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and watch me on YouTube, and I will see you next week.
When something takes place in the world of professional wrestling, you know where to go. WrestleZone.com. WrestleZone.com. Covering all the latest breaking news daily. Interactive forums where you can chat with thousands of other wrestling fans. Exclusive editorials and audio features by some of today's top wrestling superstars. Exclusive video content, weekly polls, live play-by-play coverage of every WWE and TNA pay-per-view. And now, featuring WrestleZone Radio, live with news, in-depth discussions, debates, and interviews with wrestling's top stars, past and present. When you think wrestling, think WrestleZone. WrestleZone.com.
He considers himself God's gift to wrestling, and millions of his faithful agree. With nearly 4 hours of footage and exclusive commentary and matches, this DVD chronicles Daniel's rise from Chicago's Windy City Wrestling to the Asylum in Nashville, and finally to the top of TNA. TNA Home Video presents Heaven Sent, Hell Bound, the best of Christopher Daniels. Available at most retailers and TNAWrestling.com.
Hey you right there, the one listening to this show. While you're tuning into this broadcast, or when you read the news on WrestleZone.com, are you forming opinions of it all? Or do you just agree with everything you see and hear? If you actually have some sort of afterthought, which, by the way, is normal, we want to know what it is. There are thousands of wrestling fans just like you that simply can't hold their thoughts in either, and they let it all out in our interactive forums. You have a voice, so use it. Simply visit forums.WrestleZone.com. Don't just be active, be reactive in the official WrestleZone.com forums. For all the latest in mixed martial arts, be sure to visit WrestleZone's sister site, SureDog.com. Complete with daily news, exclusive video, interviews, live radio broadcast, interactive forums, and the very popular Fight Finder with bios and complete match-by-match histories of your favorite fighters. SureDog is the only place you need when it comes to mixed martial arts. Visit SureDog.com today.
Hi, my name's Adam Nudelman, but I play the Phantom on the radio. I'm here to remind you that, oh, screw that, my book, Mysteries of Wrestling Solved, is available at finer bookstores everywhere. That stupid fake voice, I hate it. I wrote a book along with Sir Adam Kleinberg called Mysteries of Wrestling. It has the questions that you wanted answered. Why does Steve Austin hate Jeff Jarrett? Are referees really blind and stupid and dumb? Who is actually the toughest wrestler in the business outside of the ring? Hulk Hogan, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kamala. We get down and dirty with insider facts you've never read about anywhere else. So what are you waiting for? It makes a great stocking stuffer. You're too short, you buy 3 of them, you get taller, you just stand on them. Mysteries of Wrestling Solved by ECW Press, written by Sir Adam Kleinberg and Adam the Phantom Nudelman. Available everywhere. It's done. The plug is done. I'm done. I didn't sell it well enough. There's naked pictures of China in there. Okay? Thank you.
Available now on DVD. John Triton is on the toughest, most important mission of his life.
You have a hostage. It's my wife.
And with everything on the line,
I gotta do something, and I gotta do it now.
nothing and no one can stop him.
See, I tried to kill this guy twice today.
Now, see the Marine in a whole new way with the unrated version. Get more edge-of-your-seat action, more mind-blowing explosions, more of the Marine. This unrated version features material too hot for theaters. Plus, special behind-the-scenes features. John Cena is the Marine. Only unrated version. Available now on DVD. Rated version also available.
I know what you're thinking. I'm not a real athlete. I'm just a wrestler. I'm 6'10", 328 pounds.
I won boxing's Golden Gloves 3 years in a row.